Okay, you guys were a great audience yesterday, and you really stayed focused and stayed quiet. So let's be respectful to the people up here and give them our full attention, listen to what they have to say, and we'll ask them questions when they are finished. So we are ready to listen, Jake.
All right. So my topic is Trajan and Trajan's column. Now, does anybody know anything about Trajan? Nobody. Has anybody been to Rome? Does anybody know what Trajan's column is? Who's been to Rome?
Is it a column?
There you go. Yeah. Next slide. Well, we'll start with Trajan. So who was he? Well, Trajan was the 13th emperor of Rome, and he was, not only was he a good politician, but he was an excellent general. He succeeded in conquering parts of Germany, Dacia, which is now modern Romania, Arabia, the upper left-hand corner of Arabia, and Armenia, which is right next to Turkey. So that's how far the Roman Empire expanded when he was ruling, all the way over past Turkey. He was one of the greatest generals of all time. He was considered one of the 5 good emperors, among Hadrian, Nerva, Antonius Pius, and Marcus Aurelius. And next slide. And so, what's the big deal? This is my thesis. Well, the big deal is that Trajan was one of the best emperors in Rome, and he was one of 5 good ones out of 147. So that's a lot of emperors, and not all of them were great, but some of them were good, and he was one of the good ones. Slide. So what's Trajan's column? Trajan's column was the column Trajan built in honor of Rome's triumphs. It is 98 feet tall, 135 feet with the statue. And it was originally mounted with an eagle, and then when Trajan died in 117, it was replaced with a statue of him. And then in 1582, it was replaced with a statue of a pope. Because they were like, hey, look, it's a big column in the middle of nowhere. Let's put me on top of it. Yes. And it has a giant frieze, which is a sculpture, like a 2D sculpture carved all the way around it. And it depicts scenes of the Dacian Wars when Trajan was conquering Dacia. Slide. So, next. Trajan was probably the best emperor of Rome because he succeeded in conquering so much territory, and he was a good politician, and he was one of the 5 good emperors. So I'm going to conclude with the inscription on the base of the column. Senate and the people of Rome, or SPQR. To the Emperor Nerva Trajan, Caesar Nerva Trajan Augustus, son of Nerva of blessed memory, conqueror in Germany and Dacia, high priest, vested with the Tribunitian power 17 times, proclaimed imperator 6 times, elected consul 6 times, father of the nation, as an illustration of the height which this hill and place attained, now removed for such great works as these. And that is my slide. Any questions?
So,
yes.
So what was it used for?
Oh, the column? Well, it was a decoration and was used to show the triumphs of Rome. And really that's it. It was a celebration for everything they conquered.
What about the little box thingy below?
Oh, this is the base, and it had Trajan's ashes in it, so that was his final resting place after he died. And it was erected in 113 AD. Anything else?
So on the side of the column, it had some carvings in it.
Yeah.
And what did those carvings show? Like
There were scenes from the Dacian Wars, so there are very many scenes of battles, or the Romans defending a fort, and many other things. So,
How tall? What did you say it was?
98 feet without the statue, 135 feet with the statue.
And was it made of cement or like blocks of
Marble,
marble?
blocks of marble, 19 blocks of marble made up this column.
Oh wow, that's cool. Awesome, nice model. What did you guys think that he did well in his presentation?
You had a really clear voice, and you seemed pretty excited about your topic. You spoke loud.
You knew everything, like with all the numbers and everything. You were obviously knew those.
Eye contact, and you only needed to read out loud on the paper when you needed to read.
Yeah, nice work. If you could do anything that would make your presentation even better, what would you do?
I would have rehearsed a little more and gotten my nerves under control.
And I thought you were not nervous at all. You looked really confident up there. You have a good presentation voice, really loud and clear. And yeah, you only looked at your notes once in a while. I thought your model's really well done and relevant, very creative. So great job on your topic. You were really well informed. If you could make a connection to today's world, what would that connection be between Trajan's column and our modern world?
Well, it's very difficult to relate Trajan's column to anything today because, well, I guess we still use tombs, but really that's it. We do use spiral staircases, but
Well, I got two things that relate to that in the modern world. One is in the Washington, D.C., that big pointy thing. And the other one is Lady Liberty.
all right.
Nice work. Nice presentation, Jake.